Yes. ושכנתי בתוכם, ושכנתי בתוכם, ועשו שכנתי בתוכם, ועשו Shabbat Shalom, everyone, and welcome to OneShul. That was the beautiful Yael Ilah singing us in with her song, Make Me a Temple. I've added the link to the Siddur in the chat room, and if you're watching this in non-synchronous time with us, then it's just bit.ly/OneShul-Shabbat. The opening music when I lead Shabbat here at OneShul, I think, is often an indicator to my mood in that particular evening, this particular evening. I'm definitely feeling very low energy tonight, and the very soothing sounds of Yael Ilah were about right tonight for me. I hope they were a gentle way for you all to begin your transition into Shabbat this evening. Let us begin with our candle blessings. And as we are a community that is all around the world, we are all in different time zones. So some of us lit our candles hours ago. Some of us will light our candles in several hours. Some of us are lighting them right now. But we come together as a community and light our collective candles, whether it is in physical form or our mind's eyes, together. Brucha at Shechina Eloteinu Ruach HaOlam Asher Kidshatnu B'mitzvotecha V'tzivatnu Lahadlik Ner Shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Holy One, whose presence fills the earth, connecting us through the sacred connective action of lighting the Sabbath lights. Place your hands over your eyes if they weren't. And exhale the weak, bringing your arms around, and draw in the breath and the light of Shabbat. And exhale the weak, and draw in Shabbat. And exhale the weak, and draw in Shabbat. One of the lovely parts of the structure of Kabbalat Shabbat services is it lets us slowly shift from the week into Shabbat. It's not like jumping into an icy pool. We sort of go layer by layer and never hopefully hit that moment of, whew, that's really cold. Just sort of gently immersing ourselves down in such a fluid way that it just becomes completely natural until we are immersed in the pool of blessings that is Shabbat. Join me on page 3 of our Siddur. Receiving the Sabbath means receiving a small taste of what the world to come shall be like. A world freed from hatred, fear, and violence. Receiving the Holy One's everlasting grace and love. Coming together with the tribe, sacred space, sacred place, holy and sacred love. Stepping out of time and into the divine. Diving deep, deep, deep into the pool of divine blessings so we may re-emerge overflowing with love, compassion, and bliss. Bringing tikkun hanefesh, tikkun halev, and tikkun olam. Repair of the soul, repair of the heart, mind, and repair of the world into this world. And let us say Amen. I invite you to share in the chat room what it is you are receiving tonight, Kabbalat Shabbat, receiving Shabbat. What is it you are receiving, or what is it you wish to receive this Shabbat? Thinking on that, meditating on that, sharing that with the community. We welcome the Sabbath bride.
Shabbat lechu, v'nelchu
time has come to awaken and to shine. Our stars reveal our truth and to be who we are. Bowie Veshalom Ateretz Balagan Besimcha Utzalato Emuneam Segula Bowie Chala Bowie Chalakam. In peace may your devotion never cease, may we increase. Precious people, joy and freedom and release. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kana Pene Shabbat Mekabelakam. All of us embrace and vow to honor the sacred in the here and the now. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kana Pene Shabbat Mekabelakam. Boikala, welcome Sabbath bride with openness and peace. Reconnect us with our faith. Baruchu et habrecha hamavorechet, Brucha habrecha merechet le'olam va'ed. Brucha habrecha merechet le'olam va'ed. Give blessing to the pool of blessing, blessing to the pool of blessing in all the worlds throughout eternity. Blessing to the pool of blessing in all the worlds throughout eternity. Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim. You who open up the gates of time, Ma'ariva Aravim. You who flow each moment so sublime, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim. You who cycle forth the seasons, Ma'ariva Aravim. You who give life reason, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim, Ma'ariva Aravim. You roll the dark and spill the light, Ma'ariva Aravim. You shine the day and soft the night, Ma'ariva Aravim, 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 Ma'ariva Aravim. Recently, I was had the privilege of being with the Kohenic community for one of our biannual full community gatherings. This particular year's gathering was larger than some years are because it was a smicha week for the Kohenic community, which means that a new cohort of women was receiving smicha, was receiving their full place within the community as kohanot. So there were a lot of us there to witness, to honor, to celebrate. And that means that the Shabbat services were huge with the full power of what happens when kohanot gather, embody in one place. And during the Shabbat morning service for Ahava Rabbah, the morning version of Ahavat Olam, which we do tonight, an emerging Kohenet, one of the women in the program, read a rather extraordinary poem as an offering of Ahava Rabbah, the world love. Or you can say Ahavat Olam. I'm not going to read her poem tonight because I have not asked her permission to do that here. And actually I'd rather use the recording of her voice reading it because it is incredibly powerful. I'll share with you the link if you would like to read her poem. It is a $1.99 love offering to download the poem and the audio recording as well. I hope you'll consider doing it after Shabbat or whenever is right for you. But I want to take a key learning I took away from the experience of her sharing this beautiful and very, very brave work with the whole community in a very public way. And there's nothing wrong with it being public. It was a big space to share something that was at once very universal and simultaneously so very specific to a particular life experience and the lived experience of one group of people in our world right now. The question, the inquiry it left me with personally, beyond the specificity of the group herself and the group that she was reading this poem as a sharing of the experience of, was a broader question around the spaces that so many of us have internalized we are unlovable. Or conversely, the people that we look at sometimes and don't feel just a general human-to-human spark love for them. Not necessarily a love that is based on knowledge of another human being, a specific human being, but that general love that we hopefully feel for any human being we encounter for the sheer sake that they are human. Wherever you are in your life experience, whether Talia's specific sharing speaks to you in its specificity or speaks to you in your own personal experience of feeling unloved, of feeling disconnected from yourself, from humanity, from the divine. Or maybe you are one of those people who hasn't yet to feel that way. I would say has never felt that way, but at some point in all of our lives, if we are remotely conscious, it happens to us all, whether it is a brief moment or it is a descent into depression. All of us have those moments where we do feel disconnected, where we question the love we have, the love we give, where we find ourselves judging another person. Again, not necessarily for their behavior or what they do, but just something about them. We judge their sheer existence. And we forget the teaching of Olam Yibaneh. We will build this world with love. Olam Chesed Yibaneh. That the world is built and must be built first on love, and we let anger, we let disconnection, we let dehumanization lead. So tonight in our Ahavat Olam, connect with your own heart. Connect with the places first that you feel loved up. And then maybe acknowledge those places that you don't feel it within your own body, or places that you know that you have not felt immersed in love and like the world is built on love. And love that up. And then think about someone or some group of people that the minute the idea of them crosses your mind, anger, dislike, dehumanization, disgust crosses your mind. And I don't even care why. Maybe it is because they say and do terrible things. Maybe it's because you vehemently disagree with their worldview. Maybe it's just, again, something you can't put your finger on. And offer them love. The simple love of a human to another human, because we are human. Invite the divine love to envelop them so you can both be more immersed in love, and our whole world can be raised up. And join me if you wish on page 8 and read these words with me. And don't just read, don't just do it rote repetition. Try to embody them as best as you're able. Say them in your own space, your own pace, your own pattern. Or just close your eyes for a moment and focus on those places in yourself, in your community, in the world that so desperately need to be loved up so our whole world is a better place. A world, love, you have woven for your people, Yisrael, all who wrestle with God. Through the sacred threads of Torah and mitzvot, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your patterns and will play with the warp and weft of your Torah and mitzvot forever. For they clothe our lives and our days, and we will wrap ourselves in them as days and nights go by. Do not take away your love from us. Blessed are you, Yah, Shekhinah, Oreget, whose love is woven into your people, the God wrestlers, Yisrael. And let us say, Amen. What name of the divine calls to you tonight? What is the name of the divine that is trying to tell you, I love you? What is the name of the divine that is commanding you to hear her, him, it, them. What is the name of the divine that you will request strongly? That all others, seen and unseen beings, hear tonight. Please share this name in the chat room. And join me on page 9 for the Shema, beginning with the invocation, L'Shem Yehud Kol Panei Elohut, for the sake of the unification of all the faces of holiness. And let's breathe into the Shema. Shh. The three mother letters, Shin, Mem, and Aleph. Shh. Yisrael. Simsimai. Eloteinu. Simsimai. Achat. Blessed is the one who is becoming in time and in space through all the worlds. We say, Amen. In the many names of the divine in our community, Adonai, the Lord, or in my understanding, a bit of a play on words, a pun, if you will, the foundations, the Adonim, the foundations, Hashem, the name, Ohevet, the lover, and for myself tonight, as often, Simsimai, she who makes space. Page 11. Yahavt et Shechina Elotayich v'chol levaveich v'chol nafsheich v'chol me'odeich v'hayu hadvarim ha'ela asher anochi mitzavoteich hayom al levaveich v'shinati levanayich v'dibarta bam v'shivteich b'veiteich v'ulechteich v'derech v'shapech u'meich shatim le'yot al yadeich v'hayu letotafot b'einayich וכתבתים על מזוזות ביתך וישערך. Back to page 10. And you shall love, becoming your Holy One, with all your heart, with all your spirit and all your gifts. These words which connect you to holiness on this day, you shall inscribe upon your heart. You shall teach them to your children and speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk on the path, when you lie down, and when you rise up. Tie them as a sign upon your hand, and let them be ornaments between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. And if you listen deeply, 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 deeply to the desires with which holiness engages you each day, and love indwelling your Holy One, and serve holiness with all your heart, mind, and spirit, there will be rain for the earth in its time, autumn and spring, and you will gather in grain and wine and oil, and there will be grass on the land so the cattle may feed, and you, all you species of earth, shall eat and be satisfied. Be careful that you do not become foolish-hearted and turn to serve gods that separate you from the web of life and bow down to them. For then the way of the weaver will be lost to you, and the heavens will close, so that there is no rain, and the earth will not give her produce, and you will quickly be lost from this good earth that has been given to you. Therefore, put these words inside your heart and your spirit. Tie them as a sign upon your hand, and let them be ornaments between your eyes. Write them on the doorposts of your house and on your gates. Then your days and your children's days will be long on the earth that the weaver promised to your ancestors, like the days of the sky over the earth. Let us say, Amen. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi chamocha nadar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot osef eleh, no ra tehilot osef eleh. Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Hashem, guide me, be faithfully beside me. Hashem, guide me, and bless how I be. Spirit is flowing, flowing and growing. The Spirit is flowing through you and me. Shekhinah reside in me, your wisdom lives inside of me. Shekhinah reside in me, O Holy of Holies. Mi chamocha ma'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot osef eleh, no ra tehilot osef eleh. Blessed are you, Shekhinah, weaver of the ways of our mothers and fathers, divine one of Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel v'Bilhah, and Leah v'Zilpah, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, great Holy One, strong, revered, exalted, pouring out your abundant kindness on the earth, nesting in everything, remembering the web of kindness we and our ancestors have woven, so that you weave our children into it as well, for the sake of your name dwelling in love among us. O holiness revered of our ancestors, delight in our rest. Make us holy through engaging with mitzvot, and may your teachings be the earth we cultivate. Satisfy us with your abundance and make us glad in the ever-unfolding spiral of life's journey. Clarify our hearts that we may serve the world through truth, and allow us to inherit the love that is Shabbat. May all who wrestle with the divine and with the holy come to find rest on this day. Blessed is the holy that sanctifies Shabbat. Be glad, Shekhinah, in the generations of our tribe and their prayers, and return your rituals to your holy shrine, the earth. Accept the offerings of the people and their prayers in love, and may our ceremonies always rise to join with your desires. May peace, abundance, blessing, grace, compassion come to us and all Israel and all the world. Bless us, Mother Source of Being, as one in the light of your presence, for in the light of your many faces you have given us a path of life, loving kindness, and justice, and blessing, and mercy, and life, and peace. May our eyes be your eyes, shining and blessing your people everywhere with peace. Blessed are you, Yah Shekhinah, who blesses her people Yisrael and all those who dwell on earth with peace. Osa shalom bimromeha, hitase shalom aleinu. Osa shalom bimromeha, hitase shalom aleinu. May she who makes peace shine peace upon all of us. May she who makes peace shine peace upon all of us. Osa shalom bimromeha, hitase shalom aleinu. Osa shalom bimromeha, hitase shalom aleinu. May she who makes peace shine peace upon all of us. May she who makes peace shine peace upon all of us. Please share the names of those in need of healing in the chat room, or hold those names in your heart. Eloheinu, Holy One, let us know healing. Let us be nurtured in body and spirit, and weave us into the wings of your Shekhinah. Let our prayers resonate on the strings of the web of life, and know that we are ready to receive healing. Oreget Shekhinah Yah, weaver, presence, breathing life of the world. Let all those that we have named aloud, Laura Henry, Diana Brozek, Ruth Sheeb, Shane Smith, Thomas Plizka, and all those in our hearts, and all those with no one to pray for them. No healing of body, mind, and spirit, swiftly and soon. And let us say, Amen. Out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. That song, Aralenu, the words adapted from a Sufi poet, with music by a Hebrew priestess. The coming together of two groups that are so close and yet so far away. I'm going to sing that song one more time before we move to Mornos Chodesh. And I invite you to think on, allow just to come to mind one moment recently where it was more important to be right. Or better yet, a moment when you realized it just doesn't matter sometimes. That sometimes it just doesn't matter. And sometimes there's a lot of ways to be right. And sometimes even when somebody is really wrong, it doesn't actually matter that much. Find one of those moments where, for the sake of your humanity, for the sake of somebody else's humanity, you just let something go. Doesn't mean letting people walk on you, but it means knowing when it matters to be right and when it doesn't. And also how often there are many ways to be right, and it doesn't always mean it's our way, my way, your way, their way. Find one of those moments, and if you can't, then hold this space in your heart over Shabbat and see if one of those moments appears. Out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Out beyond right and wrong, out beyond right and wrong, there's a field. I will meet you there. Yitgadal v'yitgadash shemei Rabbah, ba'alma divrach yirateh v'yamlich malchuteh, v'chayachon v'meachon v'chayed kol Beit Yisrael, ba'agala v'zman krai v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah v'yvarach le'olam u'mei maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar v'yithaleh v'yithalal shmei d'kudasha b'rechu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tush bechata v'ne'amata, da'amiram be'alma v'yimaru. Amen. Yehei shlama Rabbah min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'yal kol yoshvei tevel v'yimaru. Amen. Osa shalom b'imromeha, hi ta'aseh shalom, aleinu v'yal kol Yisrael, v'yal kol yoshvei tevel v'yimaru. Amen. Thank you for giving yourselves the gift of Shabbat. Thank you for joining and sharing that gift with me. Taking the time out for Shabbat is a gift to give yourself. It is an act of self-love. It is an act of self-caring. It is an acknowledgement of our simultaneous incredible importance as individuals in the world, and that we are also infinitesimally small, and it's okay to take a break. It is holding the cosmic challenge that we are in size to the universe. The universe to us is as big as the smallest particle in our body is to us. We are both huge and incredibly tiny. And in one hand, the world was created for each of us individually, and in the other, we are but dust and ash. Thank you for acknowledging your own importance in the world and your own smallness. Giving yourself the love that is Shabbat and knowing that it's okay to take a break. Whether it's for just an hour with me tonight or for the full 25 hours of Shabbat. And if you haven't tried turning your phone off, turning the computer off, try it. No email, no social media, no notifications. Ugh, not creating anything that will live beyond Shabbat. It's kind of an outrageous and daring thing to do in our society right now. I so hope you will give it a try at some point because it is so freeing and empowering at the same time. I invite you to close your eyes for a moment to take in our last prayer, our last chant together, embracing the cosmic paradox of your greatness and your smallness at the same time, your right space and place in the universe. May she bless you, and may she keep you as she shines her face. May you embody grace, and as she brings release, may you give birth to peace. May she bless you, and may she keep you as she shines her face. May you embody grace, and as she brings release, may you give birth to peace. May our eyes be your eyes, shining and blessing your people everywhere with peace. And let us say, Amen. Fairly certain everyone left at this point is already a member of the OneShul Members Sanctuary. I hope to see you all there soon. If you are not, please email me and we'll get you connected. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it seems oddly challenging. Just posted my email address in the chat room. I will not be with you for Rosh Chodesh Elul this year, actually the second year in a row. Very different circumstances this year than last, though. Devorah Kalila, Kohenet Devorah Kalila, will be here with you all for Rosh Chodesh Elul. And then soon after, we will be heading into our high holiday services. In the OneShul Members Sanctuary, I'll be posting some things, and I invite all of you who are members to post resources, your thoughts, videos of yourself, as we do the work of Elul, the work of exploring our souls and really moving into that space of the high holidays, doing that work of acknowledging where we are, where we may have fallen short of our own expectations in the year that is rapidly coming to an end. I'll be posting some resources, some exercises, some thought starters, but I absolutely welcome and really invite all of you who are members of the OneShul Sanctuary, Members Sanctuary, to add your own as well. I look forward to doing that work with you over the month of Elul. We do have a couple of weeks left. For those of you who may be eclipse chasing like me, may you have an amazing experience of the complete solar eclipse heading our way through much of the world. in a week or so. And I look forward to seeing you all here again soon. Shabbat Shalom. Laila Tov.